Hello, everybody. I missed you all so much. I have to show you an at home self care routine that you can basically do for when you need a manicure. I'm the type of person that works with my hands. I constantly have jobs where I'm touching everything with my hands, so I have to be extra. So, basically, what you are going to need is a bunch of emulsifying herbs, for example, like slippery elm, marshmallow root, or soothing herbs like oatmeal, or even if you have aloe vera. Calendula is also an amazing herb because it's anti-inflammatory and super hydrating for your skin. But I'm super excited to tell you all the details and also show you all. So without further ado, let's get started. Starting off with number one, the reason why I picked a bunch of emulsifying herbs is because they are super hydrating. How you know that you have an emulsifying herb is because it is mucilaginous. It's also sticky and very gel-like. And to combat my super dry, crusty nails for a day-to-day basis, I do need something to soften up. But basically, what we are going to want to start off is cleaning the nails and removing any top layers or like any gel nail polish or any just nail polish overall that are already on our nails. We're basically just going to make sure we're hitting every single finger and of course just getting all the gunk and whatever else is on our nails off. And basically when you are finished taking all the nail polish off your nails, we're basically just going to wash our hands with soap and water and dry them. Then the next thing we're actually going to do is shape and trim our nails. The first thing I did is take a pair of nail clippers and just went along each and every nail that was just flimsy and not strong enough. And as you can see, there's still some nail layers like on my nails that are very like just peeling. Like if you don't cut that off or like try to like shape it off with like a nail filer, unfortunately your nails are just going to keep breaking off. So basically that's what I'm doing now. It's just filing my nails down and just trying to round them out. And again, I just do that to each and every nail that, seems to look like it needs some extra love and care. And then once we're done shaping and filing our nails, we're going to move on to cuticle care. And basically what I'm going to do is start off with super warm water so we can soak our hands in this water. I would recommend that you leave your herbs sitting in this bowl of water over time so you can actually get the full benefits instead of just adding it to it right away. This does include a lot of emulsifying herbs, so they will get gel-like over time, so that's why I say just let it sit for a little bit. I also did add aloe vera, and as you can see, I'm just puncturing the aloe vera so I can just get some of the gel out of it and into the water. But basically what we're going to do is soak our hands there at least for 10 minutes and come back out and push our cuticles back. And to be honest, this part is simply all you. I don't think self-care has to feel like a full-on chore, so I guess it's just about having fun and actually like enjoying and getting to like work hands-on with like your herbs. But basically what you can see is just I'm rubbing the aloe vera all over my hands and then of course soaking it back into the water. And then once the 10-minute timer does go off, we are basically just going to dry our hands really good so we can push our cuticles back. I'm not that big of an expert on when it comes to working with your cuticles, but I do know that you have to be very careful. Your cuticles are very tiny and very small, so you do actually have to really push them back, but also be gentle because I don't know, it can actually hurt. But yeah, just be cautious. This part of your nails are very sensitive, but basically why we're putting them or just pushing them back is because we're going to trim them and any excess cuticle skin. And if you are having a hard time trimming your cuticles, I think it's probably because you didn't push the skin back enough. It should be easy for you to like get around your nail. And when you are using this tool, be very, very, very gentle. You don't, it kind of wants to, it almost feels like you don't want to feel like you're touching it, but also you're touching it at the same time. But I eventually got the hang of it and it became pretty easy. And now that we're done with cuticle care, we're going to move on to actually exfoliating our hands or just the area around our nails. I did go back in with the aloe vera that I had and basically put that all around my nails so it can just soften it up just a little bit more. Then I'm going to go in with this KP Scrub and Mask by Notorium or Natrium, whatever it's called, and basically apply it all over my hands. This mask scrub is basically an AHA, BHA, and PHA exfoliator. And then basically I'm just going to take my hands and place it back into the bowl that I had and just soak and wash it off. And then of course dump the water out. And then basically once you have dried your hands off, the next step is moisturizing your hands. I use this jojoba oil, this organic jojoba oil from Sky Organics. And as you can see, there's barely any left because I do actually really like this jojoba oil. Plus I really like that you get to like just spray it on your hand instead of just pouring it on there. And then once you're done moisturizing your hands, we're going to move on to polishing our nails. And the first one we're actually going to use is a base coat. And just like you would normally polish your hands, we're just going to do each nail individually. And of course, we're going to go back for a second layer once they dry somewhat through. Then of course I moved on to my right hand and did the same to each individual nail. Then we're going to move on to polishing our nails, and of course we're going to do the same thing over again, basically working our way to each individual nail. And of course we're going to apply the polish not just one time but twice. I'm not sure if I did show me applying a top coat, but it is recommended to apply a top coat so your nails don't chip. And yeah. Okay, and these are the finishing results. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching this video. Hopefully you all learned a lot and can do this at home for yourself. But thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.